Hey folks, Sir here, and welcome back to more Touhou Souzinengi. The holiday season has kinda slowed down for me, just for a bit, so why not do a little bit of recording for today? Oh god. It is a busy one, isn't it? Hope you guys are taking care, by the way, especially in this terrifyingly cold weather sometimes. Unfortunately for me, since I come from the tropics, it really affects me, but thankfully not too heavily bad. Now, question is, where am I gonna go next? Birds. Oh, Yokai Mountain music. Nice. Alright, you know what? Quick test. Let's see, I don't have any... I have a little bit of AoE, don't I? What am I doing? What am I doing? What do I care? Rainbow's not going to be the one who does a lot of the AoE anyway. We'll just follow him attack, we'll do this. Let's see how much of the game I remember, by the way. I probably remember enough. Maybe. We'll see. Here. This is a pretty big group of enemies, so I reckon we'll be fine if we just did a little bit of AoEing on them. I didn't do a metric hellhole's worth of level grinding ever since the last time I played. But you can be damn sure that ever since the last time I played, the, how do I say, the 5th degree ass-kicking marks I still have on my ass cheeks still kinda sting. But please excuse me. This old man is getting out of his seat and trying to get back into the saddle. Hopefully with a better consistency once I get to, well, once Christmas Day is out of the way at least. You know how busy it is in the holiday season. Nirikabe and Cross. Okay. Checking. I'm gonna have to check. Still don't know what they do though. So we're gonna treat this as carefully as we can. We're gonna treat this as carefully as we can. And hope it doesn't kick my ass. Thankfully, it only took me a moment to get refamiliarized with the game's interface. Once I reloaded back up. Honestly, that was the easy part. Compared to recovering from constantly being prone to sickness sometimes. Only because of the cold. Refamiliarizing yourself with the game is the easy part. I must say though, with the leveling I've done, a little bit, for Byakuren's sake, since she's my backliner right now, I have to say, I remember Byakuren being pretty great, but man, I don't remember her being this fucking great. Holy shit. Buffs, debuffs, and, you know, enhancements and light and dark magic, but you know, buffs, debuffs, afflictions out the fucking wazoo. Holy shit. She's great. Now that kind of explains why I was, like, internally complaining to myself, where's Byakuren? I need Byakuren! Yeah, that explains it. Yeah, that explains it. I kept asking myself where's Byakuren because I was too damn reliant on her back then. Which means I'll probably be reliant on her this time as well. Most likely. Depends on the build, I guess. I suppose. Ooh, yikes! Very nice. We could just auto-attack that one down. Doesn't matter. We should be perfectly fine. Now, question is... how long is this area, I wonder? Hopefully not too bad. We'll see. I forgot to turn on my timer again. You know what? Screw it. I almost never remember to turn on my damn timer anyway. We'll just tab out as we need to, and see what's going on with my timing. Uh-huh. I see. Okay. I mean, should I be concerned? Maybe? Maybe? Just in case. We'll see. You know, now that I think about it, I forgot to change back everybody's augments to more mob clearing setups. Whoops. That reminds me. I know I keep telling myself that I'm trying to not use filler words half as much as I normally would. And it's not necessarily a big deal after... Yep. Okay. Can't go there. I'm trying not to use filler words as much as I have been in the past, is what I'm trying to say. So, excuse me if I stop in the middle of the whole... of my talking and I just kind of stop myself. Like, because that's probably what's gonna happen. For a while. For a while, not for a long, not too often. But enough. Man, what a grotesque looking thing this is. Very grotesque, I might add. Eee. That's actually a very potent lifesteal, isn't it? Oof. Alright. Fine. Fair. Not weak to... Not weak to light, I see. Or mystic. So... not heat. Ice, maybe? We'll try it. Nope, not ice. Okay. Sheesh. The amount of potency on that, though. Not that I'm too worried. Everybody's a little bit tanky right now, and I'm probably somewhat overleveled, so not too bad. Particular. Should be fine. And yes, before you ask anything and wonder if I'm going to try to rush too fast on this one, a little bit of A, little bit of E. Not necessarily. I mean, I'll still take my time as always and digest the game to my liking, because I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna try to digest the game at my own pace, as per usual. So, I'll try to get to my usual stopping points as fast as I can, but I won't too massively rush it either, if that makes any sense. That one's weak to ice, though. Dum-de-dum. How about this? You know, I could probably be a fair bit more liberal with, Gee. Yeah, sure, why not? I could probably be a fair bit more liberal with, the way I have Marisa use attacks, but, I'm a cheap ass. Is that an excuse? Can somebody check that for me? Is that an excuse? If we were asking Connie, I'm pretty sure she'd be like, no, it's not an excuse. You cheap ass. She most likely would too. Oh, piercing. Okay. Fun. Ooh. Hey, I could change that up. Let's do that, shall we? It's under here, right? Yep. Right. Cool. Now, where is this progression? Or is this one of those? Yeah, it is. Oh, it's the Mushroom Forest all over again. I'm gonna be a little bit lost and wondering where the hell is that progress. Not here, is it? No? Maybe? Feel like I've already gotten myself lost, and I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. But I feel like I have. That's just my inkling. It's not necessarily true, but it might be half true. You never know. Here? I want to see what's over here first. You'd figure I'd be staying away from these fights a bit more like I usually do, but I'm not too fussed. Right now, with the way characters are set, I'm surprisingly not fussed about it. Like, I know for a fact I'll be able to punch through all of this just fine, so I'm not really worried about it. I do need to be mindful of the way I use Marisa's bombs, though. A little bit. A little bit. Not beauty, but a little bit. Now, some of you may also potentially be asking, hey, You know, no, I'm not censoring myself. Hey, dipshit, why are you not using Alice? I mean, I'm not gonna use her for mobbing, right? I mean, maybe some people will, depending on the situation, but right now it does not seem like I need Alice for progression mob clearing, so I believe I'm fine for the time being. For now. For now, TN, until until further notice. For now, the mobs are not too bad. Until we get into maybe the later phase of the game, maybe I might have to switch over to her eventually. For now, Reimu can sit on the tank spot and do her job as the Hakura Shrine Maiden. Take those punches to the face, Reimu. You can do it. No, it's not a meme. Okay, maybe it is a meme, but, you know, we're gonna pretend otherwise. Weak to light, I hope. Weak to light, I hope. We'll see. I reckon he is. I reckon he is. Try that. Something like this. Fire. Well, yeah, fire's a given, I guess. Light as well. Ooh, death. He tried to hit Sakuya with it though. Oof. Poor choice, my boy. Poor choice. Now. Ooh, she even has a haste as well. I mean, I guess I'm not too worried about Byakuren's buffs, if only because, well, I mean, I augmented her to scrolls, and I can't help but notice that gives me a very nice little all-up variety. So I'm kind of banking on that maybe being enough to help me out, if I use Byakuren as my buffer. Well, why do I need this? These magic circles will only rework well, you don't say. Consider your part. You don't say. You don't say. That would have been nice if I actually read. Now wouldn't it? It's like that Duke Nukem. Damn it, I said again. And again. It's like that Duke Nukem meme. Because I tend to joke about it a lot with Connie. That one that goes, wow, that's a lot of words. Shame I'm not reading them. That's basically me in a nutshell with most games. Wow, that's a lot of words. Shame I'm not reading them. In this case, I'm gonna have to. Whoa. What the heck happened here? This certainly doesn't look like any natural phenomenon. I get the impression this area was destroyed by an incredible force. This almost looks like an Oni's power. Was Suika behind this, maybe? Maybe behind this? Who knows? Is this related to the incident? I mean, if I were, sorry, the way I'm portraying it, if I were Reimu, at this point I'd be just freaking over it by this point. It's not connected to the mist, so probably not, right? But it's plausible that we're dealing with multiple culprits, right? Suika along with a partner capable of controlling the mist. Is that what you're suggesting? The pieces aren't really lining up for me. Well, I'm sure we'll figure it out if we keep going. Is this your doing? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's Momiji. Uh-oh. Inubashiri Momiji. Yeah, why do you have to be the one to say it? What are you doing here? I guess that's a stupid question. Well, no. Okay. I am a white wolf Tengu, part of the Mountains Guard. I have come because I sense the presence of intruders. However, what I cannot understand is why you, Shame Maruaya, and you, Mitori, are among them. My game of Daishogi was just getting good too. Yet, here I am. Did you say something? I did not. Allow me to ask you again. Is this your doing? No, it's not. Then why have you trespassed upon the mountain? To resolve the incident? The culprit is here on Yokai Mountain. We've come here to find and stop them. Don't be ridiculous. Yokai Mountain society is entirely different from that of the surfaces. We would never threaten the well-being of anyone down there. Shamemaru, Mitori, surely you know that better than anyone else, yes? Well, yeah, I guess so. Furthermore, the mist isn't originating from the mountain. I wouldn't think the culprit would be here, where its effects are so minimal. That part sounds kinda suspicious if you ask me. It seems continuing this dialogue any further would carry no point. If you're going to withdraw, do so now. If you do not, then I ask that you prepare yourself for battle. Even if the culprit isn't here on Yokai Mountain, we still have reasons that require us to continue. We cannot withdraw here. If you're going to get in our way, then we'll get through by force. It appears I have no choice. I hesitate to do battle with my own comrades. But if that is your intent, then I must deliver you a warning. Allow me to show you the power of a White Wolf Tengu. You know, even when you're being angry, you're still kind of adorable. Also, surprise boss fight, apparently. Against Inubashiri Momiji. I don't know what I'm getting into, so I'll tell you what. I did not, okay, maybe the circle should have been a guess, but... You know, we'll go anyway, whatever. This is a bet of my own making, unfortunately. However, Beast Slayer on Sakuya will be very neat. We'll take turn 1 to do nothing for the time being. Drop attack. Probably a stupid idea, but we'll do it. We will set... I said it again. We will set... I'm assuming Momiji is more of a physical attacker, so I'm not worried about elements. But if I had to pick one, fire. Let's just cop a feel for a minute, see if Mystic Tentacles are fancy while we're at it. And Sakuya should be the one doing the most damage here. Should be, once I get things set up. Okay. Well, it's clear that's not gonna stick now, isn't it? We'll have... I said again. Sorry, this is gonna take a while. I have to be sober in remembering how many times I say that. Because if I'm ever gonna train that off of me, I really need to be aware of it. Resist up. We have that set up, so... I haven't given myself the time to really change out my spells for Patchy out of AoE, so we're just gonna have to roll with what we got. We'll just have to. That's just the way it is. Not bad, though. Ew. Well, that hurt, now didn't it? Do I have something that can help with that? We don't need to nullify anything. We probably don't need to nullify anything else. I'm not particularly fussed, that's the problem. So far, I don't feel particularly fussed fighting Momiji, and this is kind of worrying me. Just a bit. Just a bit, not totally, just a bit. It's concerning to me that I don't feel any degree of threat from her just yet. By now, I would have probably already been extremely concerned, but... not the case right now. If anything, she's kind of a mid. She's kind of mid. Like, if this keeps up, I'm just going to win by default. And I don't think it's because I'm over-leveled either. I don't particularly think so. We'll have Reimu help with that. Sakuya, you could just... You know, I'm suspicious. Hold on. I'm suspicious. I'm a little bit suspicious of her. No? For free? For free? Really? Momiji? For free? Sincerely? For free? Oh, I'll take it. Looks like a lone white wolf Tengu wasn't enough to take us all on. I've delivered my warning. Prepare yourselves well if you intend to continue upward. Yeah, come back never. And then she goes. Serves her right. Oh, come on now, I feel bad that we did that to Momiji. Well, it's just how things happened. We couldn't have avoided it. Who cares? Stop worrying about it. If you got that kind of time to waste, then let's get moving already. And so we continue. Wait a minute. Is that circle still there? No, not at all. But we're still pretty healthy though, so no sense worrying about it for the time being. Not at all, anyway. Any chance this is a... Yes, it is. Ugh. What I wouldn't do for a map right about now. What I wouldn't do. Whose leg you got to hump for a map here? Anyone? Whose leg you have to hump for a map in this place? Oh, Jesus. Okay. Sure, why not? Maybe do that, since I'm not sure. We'll operate it like this, and hope that should be pretty good. I'm predicting fire for that frontliner, maybe. Yep, sure enough, fire. Sure enough. Still very tanky though, Christ. I mean, I'm not worried about the fairies. It's that frontliner that had me worried. Understanding of hammers. Impact weapon booster, I think. If I were to just take any guesses based on the title alone. Ogre killer, well... Good timing for that, huh? Good timing for that, eh? What do we got? From here... This... And then we'll just go ahead and spend the spell card for that as well, because why not? Might as well. No sense worrying about it. Whew. Yeah, we've got enough clearing power to where it doesn't necessarily matter. Not at all. So, we're good. We'll just casually keep running. Hey, come here. There you go. Thank you. Bye. Bye, have a beautiful time. Oh well. Why is it that every time I try to make a snarky-ass remark, I never really get to complete it? The game just won't give me my moment of triumph. There's no point in me even saying it like that, is there? At some point or another, this is just going to outright murder me later on. I reckoned. If everything I've been hearing from, you know, commenters is anything to go by, it's just going to outright murder me later on. And the problem is, I don't know how much longer this game is, but I am enjoying it. For as slow the speed that I'm going at right now, I am enjoying it. Although, I might have to apologize just a little bit to those of you who expect a, possible... I said it again. A slightly more consistent, I said it again. A slightly more consistent upload schedule, because, well, my pacing is always very, very slow with the way I do things for my channel. Just depending on what's going on in life and whatever happens as far as, just how I'm feeling. You might be a little bit glad to know that this is one of those rare, Christmases where I just don't happen to be sick all the time, so, you know, I'm gonna count that as a win. On a personal level, I'm gonna count that as a win. What's there for me to not be happy about? If I can, for a change, actually keep my health at a decent spot, and not have to be sick all the time. As far as just, you know, slightly not terrible. My immune system's okay. But sometimes I kick my... If I were to go back in time and punch my younger self, I probably would. And he'd be pissed at me. What's up with this freaking old man? Stop screwing up your own health, you little bastard. It's affecting the both of us. Probably would go a little something like that, I'll be honest. Now let's see. Something like that. Oh. Is the game trying to get me to go straight back to the beginning to open this? Is it really? Is it really trying to do that? I'll think about it. I'm not particularly fussed, but I'll think about it. This maybe? Probably like that. Will this be the one time I regret not putting out my resist? Maybe. I don't know. I don't think I'm regretting much of anything right now. I'm pretty alright. I mean, it's fairies. What are they gonna... Okay, look. Alright, back. Sorry about that. Had to do a jump cut over there. If you're wondering why that was a little bit annoying to me, it's because right about that moment, I was about to say, what is it, I'm not worried about the fairies. What are the fairies gonna do? Drop meteors on my head? And then it dropped meteors on my head. I need to learn to shut the fuck up. That's just all I gotta say about myself. Sometimes I just need to learn to shut the fuck up. Half the time, no, more than half the time, my hubris is only screwing me over every time I open my mouth. You jeez. Oh, thank you. Excuse me. Nothing there, huh? We're gonna move it along, I think. When I got back and checked, I noticed my timer. So we need to hustle for a little bit. We need to move it. Is that what I think it is? Hello? No, it couldn't be. Couldn't be, could it? I'll save here anyway. It couldn't be, though. No way. There's no teleport or anything, so there's no possible way. I see this, though. That's the loop to the beginning. Oh, dear. This is a multi-segmented area. Okay. Alright. Okay, funny man. I'll tell you what. How about we... No, I feel like we can do it. I feel like we can do it. Don't tell me this is another boss fight. The mist rolls by. The mist floats high. The mist makes the yokai cry, and then collapse. Oh, that's Chirino. Okay. And then here. Yep, I'm feeling awesome today. That makes one of us, little buddy. That makes one of us. There's barely any pesky yokai around to bug me, thanks to the mist. I can pull all the pranks I want. Have all the fun I want. Let me see. Maybe I'll start by freezing some of the frogs here. Ooh, but if I get too carried away, that giant frog or the frog hat lady might give me a bad time again. I gotta be careful. Oh look, we found an idiot. Hey, look, I know I'm pretty dumb. I'm not that dumb. An idiot? Where? Oh, there she is. Don't make me slap you. I didn't expect to see you all the way up here. Yep. Outings to faraway places are nothing for me. Because I'm the strongest. So what's the strongest doing in a place like this, then? Getting up to no good, obviously. Of course. Wait a sec. You're here to get in the way, aren't you? Well, I won't let you. Unfortunately, we don't have time to waste on you. Huh? Why not? We're busy searching for the culprit of this incident. For that reason, we must continue past you up the mountain. What? Oh, you shouldn't have told me that. Now I'm gonna get in your way. But why? Because it's fun. You're a real people displeaser, huh? I feel like you shouldn't be talking. Plus, it'd suck if the mist went away. There's less yokai around like this, so it's easier to pull pranks. That's fairies for you. Selfish and only concerned with things being easy. So? Do you really think you can beat us alone? I'm the strongest. You guys are nothing to me. I hadn't expected to find another intruder all the way up here. That voice. Oh, great. Momiji! Who the heck are you? It would appear you didn't heed my warning. Of course not. Can't leave the mountain until we finish what we came for. Then you leave me no choice. I cannot allow you to wreak havoc on the mountain any further. I judge you to be intruders, and will henceforth carry out your removal. Should've known too? Huh? What? Me? A fairy or two is nothing to raise any alarm. I will leave her be for the time being. Huh? You all pose a greater problem right now. I cannot allow such high threat intruders to act freely. Prepare yourselves. Huh? You're really gonna talk big after losing earlier? My prior warning was, but only that, a warning. However, you can expect me to go all out this time. Against our numbers, you're still just as much of a disadvantage. How do you plan on counteracting that fact? You, fairy, lend me a hand. That's some attitude you've got after trash-talking me. At this rate, you, along with the Shrine Maiden and her cohorts, are going to suffer an unpleasant removal at the hands of us Mountain Tengu. Bleh. You might just get put out of commission. I don't want that. But if you'll lend me a hand, I'll sort things out so you get overlooked. I don't really get it. But it sounds like I get more out of this if I help. So okay. It's the idiot for you. I'm impressed, Inubashiri Momiji. You taught me something new today. I hadn't realized the honest, hardworking White Wolf Tengu used these sorts of methods too. Is that intended to be sarcasm? Was that sarcasm? I would prefer to not hear such slander from a fact-fabricating Crow Tengu. Ooh, they're pissed with each other. Jeez, there they go. Anyway, that doesn't change what we have to do. If you're going to get in our way, we'll get through with force. It doesn't matter how many times you come at us. We'll fend both you and Shirino off every single time. Looks like another chapter starting, as you wish. The legend of the strongest continues. Go on, fend off the true power of the White Wolf Tengu, if you can. Yeah, about that. About that. I still didn't get around to, I still haven't gotten around to actually changing up my setup, so this might get a little bit dicey. But I think we can manage. I reckon. Momiji doesn't scare me. I don't know what Shirino is doing back there, though. Or rather, what she's capable of. So, I reckon we deal with the fairy first. I think that'll be the best possible idea, but this time I have to use res first. I'm not about to mess with ice. I'm not about to mess with ice damage, man. No way. Absolutely not. Forget about it. Why would I ever? Just for a quick check, though, I'm gonna take a cheeky little peek here. Sure enough. Wow. That was terrible. I couldn't even get water cancel out fast enough. Well, ain't that terrible. We can't avoid physical attacks if she keeps hitting us freeze, blah blah. Yes, I know. Well, this time I actually get a chance to change out my party settings, so hold on for a minute. I'll be right back. Alright. Alright, Despacito Part 2 then. Let's see if we can actually do something about it this time. I'm worried about my backline, actually, if I may be honest. So let's do that. We will see if we can do something about that fairy in the backline, though. That's gonna be the real problem here. Question is, how much exactly can we do to get that out of the way? I feel like I should have brought Aya for this fight, if I may be honest. But, you know what? No sense worrying about it. Keep going. Let's start off a little bit strong, shall we? For now, I'm just worried about the backline taking damage. Sheesh. I can't really do a whole lot now, can I? I wonder if I can decoy that. Hold on. Let me humor me for a moment with that. I want to see if decoying does any good for me. And Nitori didn't get a chance to really do anything. Yeesh. Well, as per usual, seems like this is going to be the better method here. Alright, I gotcha. Yes, I get that. But let me make another adjustment here. Thankfully, this won't be quite as bad as my previous run with Kaguya and Aiden. As far as changing things up a bit, so I'll be right back. Alright. Take 3. I'm feeling this comp. I feel if I do something like this, I should be alright. We'll start with Emergency Evade. Pop Decoy. I might not even need Sakuya here, actually. Now that I think about it. I might not need Sakuya for the front line. But I'll have her around anyway. Because why not? I'm thinking that should be okay. We'll start with setup for everybody. We're gonna have to. Because the only other option I have here is to just put Aya on the front line. I think. If I were to put Aya on the front line and actually have her take care of the setup extremely quickly, then that'd be the only other option, I think. That makes sense. I lost my healer. Ah shit, I lost my healer. Hold on, we're in a memento. Okay, let's try this instead. Something is up with my setup and I'm not quite parsing it just yet. As far as my initial start. There's something I want to do, but I need to do it this way instead. So, into Sanae, try to force that resist immediately, preferably start that as soon as possible. The sooner we get that out of the way, hopefully we're fine. 2 freezes. 2 freezes, but that still hurts incredibly hard. I might need the backup healer anyway, actually. Now that I'm looking at this. Heavens almighty. Yeah, no, that's actually looking pretty terrible. No matter how I'm looking at this, I feel like I need that frontliner taken care of. I feel like I need the other bit taken care of. Unless... Hold on. Before I make any changes, let's actually test that for a minute. Go straight for barrier. Can't really decoy now, can I? Yeah, I'm gonna have to, honestly. Unless we do that way. Aya into position change. Oof. I have the wrong skill in. Oops. Accuracy up is not gonna help me here. Whoops, I forgot to put in the evade up. I mean, if I had Byakuren, maybe that would probably be better. But we'll pretend otherwise for now. Because I'm trying to awkwardly feel out a good start off to this boss fight. If the resist isn't going to be too helpful to begin with, then who knows? Definitely the evade. Definitely the evade. It's not terrible either, honestly though. Not terrible either. We can't bomb though. No, that's just shielding. We don't necessarily need to do that. What do I have that's likely to help here for now? I'm worried about my front line. In all due honesty. And I need Sanae to quickly punch out her heals. So, we'll do it like this. We don't necessarily need to hit that hard, do we? No, I don't reckon. I don't reckon. I think we're fine. But we need Marisa to help push that elemental bridge out of the way. Preferably. Fair. Okay. I'm still gonna watch after my front line, because something does not sit right with me. Like, I see the situation and the way this is panning out now, but something here doesn't quite sit right with me, and I can't put my finger on what. Not yet. I don't quite know. All I know is something doesn't quite sit right. It's just not parsing. The math ain't mathin'. I feel like I'm missing something very terrible about this. Sure, why not? We'll take the buff. I should be pushing that elemental balance down the fire more, but why not? Ooh, she's going for high accuracy. Can I decoy that then? Unless it's an AoE. Unless it's an AoE. You know what? No. We're not going to. We're not gonna mess with that. Let's see if punching. That's magic defense though. Physical, magical defense. No, that could be alright, honestly. But I think effective HP is gonna go a little bit longer for us, as far as what I'm looking at right now. That's gonna go a longer way. Marisa, go back to using fire. Preferably. The higher up we got, the better. Bomb charging, huh? Okay. Front line. Any chance I can blind Momiji while Sanae is taking care of the healing? Yeah, we'll need a slightly big heal this time. Then back here. Hopefully we get that first. And I didn't just screw myself over. Hopefully. Yeah, okay. We're okay for the time being. Battle of attrition right now, but we are kind of doing alright. For now. We'll do an absorb here. I kind of want Sanae to go sooner. They didn't set up, did they? What do they have? That's the accuracy up. You know, why not? It might help me delay just a little bit to get some of this going. Yutori is kind of missing her attack buff she needs right now. Kind of important. Kind of important to get this rolling along. Well, the fairy's almost out of the way, but now Sanae is paralyzed. Yikes. Alright, I know what I'm doing. Cover on that. I may be honest. He told me. Just get her turn in ASAP. And then... I think we can push that. I think we can push that out of the way. Is it overkill if I blast an ice fairy with a big beam of doom? Maybe. Do I care? No, not really. No, not really. That gets her out of the way at least. Help the front line. Is there any chance we can actually get blind in, though? That is where this is going to be super helpful. If I could somehow get blind in. Also, Momiji, please don't do the thing. Please don't do the thing. I'm not worried about having Marisa drop. She's doing a lot of work, yes, but now that Chirano's out of the way, I'm not concerned. As long as Nitori's okay, we should be pretty alright. That paralyze is absolutely terrifying, though. Oof. Good golly. Hold on. Hold on. Can we... Yeah, sure, why not? Why not? We'll frontline here. Well, we can't seem to pluck a blind on her, unfortunately, so how about we just go for actual hits? Unless... we could, but no. We could, but I'd rather not. I'd rather we try to stall out and damage as much as we can, and then just go straight for kill. Okay. Now, question is that paralyze gonna drop off anytime soon, or am I just SOL? Ugh. Oh, thank you. Okay. Cool. This is fine. Actually, you know, I don't necessarily need to do that now, do I? I could just... do this for the time being. We'll have Ayaya do this. Pop out a heal. Yutori, just keep blasting. Just keep blasting, it's fine. What else are we gonna do? Twiddle our thumbs? Probably. What else are we gonna do? Twiddle our thumbs getting bored? Eventually, this battle of attrition should be perfectly fine. Oh. But man, did that do a lot of damage to Alice. Oof. Nasty. Okay. Sure. Why not? We don't necessarily need to do that. But I'm still gonna be cheesy about it and try to evade. While, metaphorically speaking, putting out fires that exist all over the place. Because we're just barely hanging on, from what I'm seeing. And this is fine. For now. Now, unless Momiji's got something hiding up her sleeve, I think we're fine. I think we're pretty okay. That multi-hit, though, is something else. That multi-hit is absolutely something else. We're gonna go for the cover. Why not? And we'll just keep pelting away at her. We could probably stand to do this while we're at it. Just dampen things out further, so she doesn't have a chance to really do anything terrible. Sure, why not? There's probably no point in doing that, but I'm a little bit paranoid. After the Kaguya and the Eirin fight, now I'm actually going to need to actually think. I'm gonna actually need to properly think, whether I like it or not. And believe me, I don't, but I'm gonna have to. Spending brain energy takes a lot of energy. Go figure. No, we're pretty okay though. There we go. Done and dusted. Not too bad. This worked out pretty well. Sweet. Ugh. There. We fended you off. I lost again. Lord Tengu is going to scold me. But... Ugh. First the giant frog, then the frog hat girl, and now you guys. Thud. Frog hat girl? Oh, does she perhaps mean Lady Suwako? Eh, she must have been punished for her messing with too many frogs. Serves her right. Come on, there's still a ways left to the summit. Let's stop standing around and keep moving. 9-ball form? That's quite the name for a formation. But that looks pretty good if you ask me. This is a much longer dungeon than I was assuming, so I'll tell you what, we're gonna have to segment this off whether I like it or not. So until then, you folks take it easy. This is Seraph. See you then.